decided to do your reading. Don't even ask why. This is your weekly reading, October 3rd through October 9th. This is Mantra Flower Tarot, by the way, obviously. Virgo, I did already pre-shuffle your cards. I just like to show you that I do shuffle them before I start the reading. They're all falling. Virgo, do keep in mind that if this doesn't resonate within the first like 2 cards that I start to clarify and explain, it's probably not your reading. So always make sure you're checking out your sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs to get a clear picture of all the energies that are surrounding you for this week. And I do read intuitively, so my card meanings may not align with the same as other tarot reader meanings, or with you, whoever. Just keep that in mind. The intuitive message that I got, I kept getting the Hierophant in my head. So you might be going into like a new field of learning, of research, committing yourself to something. That's like, it's weird. I normally don't channel like an actual tarot card. It's normally like just random things, you know, like dogs, you know, turtles, not just animals, but like travel, whatever. Not an actual card, but I keep getting the Hierophant for you. That's the only thing that keeps coming to mind. The Hierophant, lock with a key. I see like a lock, a heart lock with a key. So it could be about something romantic. Like you're getting, someone's locking you down. someone's committing to you, Virgo. Or you're committing to someone. Something's happening here. I don't think you're going to be, I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know. I do have the Oracle message to kind of sum up all the energy in one read, in one card for the whole week. So we'll make sure we read that at the end here, Virgo. If you do resonate, please make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, options. It definitely helps the channel. And Virgo, definitely please know that I don't reach out to you in the comments or have social media. So the only way to like get a personal reading or donate to the channel is going to be through the links in the description box below. Thank you. Oh, I don't see these either, so we'll find out what it is together at the end here. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. In your current position, we have the Fool and the Page of Wands. So what I'm getting is your current position is you're wanting to take a leap of faith into a different direction. You're possibly in the process of contemplating this right now. So it's not like you're actively doing it and you haven't, I don't get a feeling of like you've decided to do this, but it is in your energy and it's prevalent on your mind. Okay. So you're wanting to play with the idea of taking a leap of faith into a certain direction, into a new direction. And because it is a page and not an ace, what I'm getting is it's more than potential. You know, if you go into this direction, that it could lead into something else. It could lead into commitments, maybe. It could lead into a new journey, a new beginning, because page is all about, you know, it's not a master yet, but it's the start of the journey here. So you are kind of fiddling with the idea here in your mind of taking a leap of faith towards some new journey or taking action towards something new. Your obstacle here is the King of Swords, clarified by the Four of Swords. Ooh, I don't like that. Well, it's not bad. The obstacle here is like you're still trying to heal from some kind of communication. I get maybe there was like some very truthful communication. I don't want to say it's an argument, but the King of Swords could show that there was like a debate, a conflict with communication. And I get that you're still trying to heal from that. And that's kind of preventing you from taking action forward. It could be the same person or situation or a different person in different situation. So like you might be wanting to move forward in one way, but because of someone else and their communication with you, you're still trying to heal yourself here. Interesting. What you need to focus on, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the world. You need to focus on having your new beginning. Don't let nobody take that from you. You might have to fight for a new beginning here, whether it's with a new person or situation, or an old person or an old situation. We'll see if we get some like reconciliation cards coming out. But what I feel here, immediately the first thing I felt, I'll be totally honest here, the very first thing that I intuitively got here is you're fighting for a new beginning with someone. Like you're going to have to fight to be in their lives. You're going to have to fight for a new beginning with them. They could be apprehensive about a new beginning. They might not want a new beginning, but what you need to focus on is fighting for what you want, and that what you want is a new beginning here. Only you will know what you want a new beginning in, Virgo. But I am getting that it's all about you might be having to fight for a new beginning. That's definitely what I'm getting here. I'm trying to see if anything else comes through. Yeah, there is. For some of you, it's time to stop fighting and have a new beginning that you don't have to fight so much for. I personally have a belief that like if it's a person, if I have to fight to be in your life, then I just don't need to be in your life. The universe will never allow me to not have someone in my life that I'm supposed to. So if I have to fight for you to be in my life, it's not worth it. And so maybe that's why it's letting me know, like, you're fighting for something, but what you need to focus on is a new beginning, like leaving this alone. But if it's a situation like a job or an opportunity and you have a lot of competition, fuck yeah, fight for that. Especially if that new beginning is like going to get you more money, it's going to get you a promotion or a job that you actually enjoy, fight for that. So again, it's situational. Only you will know what you need to fight for or not fight for. In your recent past, we have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You had a lot of anxiety about something good that was coming towards you. It's definitely something that you felt was really good and you were really excited about it, but I think you got stuck in your head about it, Virgo. And that I feel that it put an end to that, whatever that situation was, because you got so anxious and stressed out about it. Our thoughts manifest our reality, okay? So when you are getting up in your head about things and it's a good thing and you're stressing about it, it's going to bring in all those things that you're stressing about, and you're going to see them even more, even if they don't exist, okay? The other person's going to pick up on that energy. I don't want to say person only, just because I'm not totally getting this is about a person. I'm kind of feeling it, but not 100% sold here on that. This is a love or person reading or relationship reading, whatever you call it. But I am getting that there was a good opportunity in the past that you were overly stressed about. Wonder why you were stressed about it. I normally don't do this, but we're going to clarify because I'm really curious now. Why was Virgo stressed about this past situation? Because if it was good, why be stressed about it, right? Why was Virgo stressed about this past situation? Why was Virgo stressed about this past situation? Queen of Wands. What they told me is you were stressed about it because although it was good, you wanted to show up in a very confident way. You wanted to show up in a bold, passionate way. And maybe you kind of questioned how you were showing up in that situation. If it was with a person, you were questioning how they were viewing you. You wanted to really show this person that you're confident, you're self-assured, you're like this amazing, energetic person. You have a lot of passion for the things that you love. And that created so much stress for you. Like, it was a good opportunity, but you got so stressed out about how they're viewing you that I feel like the opportunity left because you were more focused on what are they thinking, what are they looking at me as, than you were on being in that energy of confident, self-assured, and bold. Yeah. Your strength for this week, We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Sun. Wow, beautiful. Your strength this week, Virgo, is all about relaxing and just being happy. Like, when can you ever do that, right? This week, it looks like you're in a calm headed, physically and mentally. You're in a calm area, like a calm space, and it's creating a lot of happiness for you. Like, you're feeling like you're relaxed, you're not on anyone else's time, you're just chilling, you're going through the motions, and I'm getting the word flow. You are flowing this week, Virgo. You are kind of like, I'm not stressing about anyone else. I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on what I like. And I feel really good about that. And I feel very at ease about that. That's kind of the energy I'm getting up from this. So that's your strength this week, is being in your own flow and creating happiness. In the near future, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Swords. There's going to be victory and success this week. I'm getting 2 to 3 weeks as well, since it is in the near future. But there's going to be successful communication here. There's something that maybe you need to get off your chest or communicate, and it needs to be very truthful communication, and you're going to have a lot of success and victory with that communication there. Excuse me. So I would say, if you're like struggling or have been struggling to get some truthful communication about something, don't stress this week, because it will happen. It's going to show up for you. Your advice card is Death and Six of Cups. It's time to move on from the past, Virgo. It's time to create a new beginning. You remember your advice here is create a new beginning. Stop fighting and create a new beginning. I'm definitely getting that. Your advice here is it's time to stop living in the past. It's time to stop reminiscing so much. It's time to move forward. If you were holding on to anyone in the past, if you were holding on to a situation, to a pattern, a cycle, a feeling, an emotion, a grudge, a job, anything that you've moved on from, but you hold it in your energy still, like you still think about it, it's time to move on from it. It's time to put that to a rest and move forward with your life. That's not to say it might not come back around for you, Virgo, but it won't come back around if you're always thinking about it, I'll tell you that. And what you're not seeing is Ace of Cups clarified by Nine of Swords. This is the second time we've gotten Nine of Swords, okay? This was in your past as well as in your, what you're not seeing for this week, your energy for this week. I'm getting that there's going to be an offer made, like a love offer made to you, and it's going to put you into a state of anxiety and stress. It's going to put you back into, I'm so sorry, Virgo. It's putting you back into this past energy that you were in when you had a good opportunity in front of you. It seems like you get stressed out whenever something good is happening to you, and that's not a good energy to be in. You should embrace that. You should feel good about that. Try to be optimistic. That's the only word of advice I can come up with that they're telling me, is try to be optimistic. Try to look at the good things and how it's going to work out in a positive way. Some of you might think you do that, but if you really sit down and go through your thoughts and your beliefs about a situation, how often are you doubting that this is going to happen for me? How often are you doubting this is going to turn into this beautiful, amazing ending? Are you really living in that energy while you're thinking it? You know what I mean? So I do see that what you're not seeing this week, you're going to get some kind of offer, whether it be a job, a cup of love from someone, a new beginning, whatever it is. It's putting you into a state of like anxiety and fear, being up in your head about it. Please don't let it do this, because again, you will miss that opportunity, and it could be the same opportunity that you had here in the past coming back around to you. And that's where that truthful communication is coming in at. And you might truthfully communicate and be like, look, I'm sorry what happened in the past happened. I think I got really nervous because I liked you so much, or I really wanted this job. I really wanted that promotion, and it really freaked me out that it might not happen. And so I acted a little strange, you know, like some truthful communication like that. And you're going to be able to like communicate that very clearly. I get near future with that communication, and I'm going off of the retrograde here. After the 18th might be the best way to have that communication. But this week you will be receiving the offer but maybe sit on it and don't communicate about it until the 18th, okay? Your hopes and fears. We have the King of Cups being clarified by Ace of Cups. Beautiful, Virgo. That is exactly where you want to be, okay? This position always lets me know if the collective is being on a more fear base or hope base. You're being on a hope base here. So you're really hoping that you get a strong Ace of Cups. And it's funny because what you're not seeing is exactly what you're hoping for. You're stressing about it, but you're hoping for it. But you're stressing. Okay, let me slow down. It's making me happy because I can almost feel your energy. Like once you get this offer, I can feel it, and it's very happy. Like you're going to be so excited when you get this, but it's almost like you're hoping and wishing for it, but you're stressing out because you haven't gotten it. But what you don't see is like it's coming to you. So you can stop stressing. There's no point in stressing about things that we cannot change. What are some things we can't change, Virgo? Time. We cannot change timing, okay? Especially when it's someone else's timing. So be patient. Don't stress. It is coming to you this week. Whatever you're hoping and wishing for, and I get that this is a person. You have a King of Cups that you're hoping and wishing will give you that offer, that love. So this might be more of a relationship read than I was kind of anticipating. But it's like you're really hoping that this, whoever you're viewing as a King of Cups, like someone that is very emotionally stable, they're very wise, intellectual, but they're also like they share emotion, okay? It could be a water sign for some of you, but you're really hoping that they offer you a cup of love here. You're really hoping that they extend a love offer to you. Potential outcome, we have Justice clarified by 5 of Wands, okay? The potential outcome by the end of this week, there is going to be clarity about some kind of conflict that you've been having. It could possibly be with this person, and that's what this truthful communication is based around. But you could be, I've been getting all this with all the signs, justice and balance and things like that. So, excuse me. The new moon is in Libra, and Libra is all about justice, balance, relationships, things like that. So what I'm getting here is that whatever conflict is here, whatever, like there's some kind of conflict that's really holding up the situation. It's kind of weird because the ultimate energy I'm feeling is like you and this person really like each other, but there's like just conflict. There's just random conflict for no good reason. And it could be because you're both still trying to heal and it's just not the right time yet to come together. But by the end of the week, there is going to be a balance with that conflict, whether that is like a clarity on why there's conflict. You're going to finally understand why this hasn't been going the way you want it to, or communication about conflict. But there's some kind of resolve here that's going to be happening by the end of the week. By the end of the month, there's going to be that very truthful conversation. So you might have the resolve now, but you won't know the truthful bits and pieces until later on, okay? But there is a love offer going in here, and Virgo, you're so stressed about it. You are staying up in your head about it, but right now your current energy is like pretty good. You're kind of relaxed. You're chilling. Try to stay in that energy. Try to stop reminiscing so much on the past. Look towards the future. Look at that. Patience. That's your oracle message. What did I say? Haven't I been saying this whole time, like timing is one thing you can't change. Stop stressing about it. It's coming to you. You just have to be patient and wait for it. 1 and 4, 14 turns into 5. 5 talks about changes. It can also be conflict, but it also talks about changes. Let's read from the handy dandy book here. Virgo, at this point, if you are still here and this is resonating, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you want to be on top of any other messages I bring out. Patience. This card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support, It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You're an ethereal being in a physical body enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The Patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefit. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones you have a hand in creating. And in the traditional tarot deck, Patience is the same as Temperance. Okay? Some of you might have Capricorn in your chart because they definitely got a lot of similarities here where you're dealing with a Capricorn. But Patience, Temperance is your overall read here. Don't be so anxious about it. Just enjoy life instead of waiting for things to happen, even if you know they're going to happen. Instead of trying to stress about it, try to distract yourself by finding enjoyable things to do, Virgo. That's all I have for you. Thanks.